is Ace with RockRevolt Magazine. I'm here with the guys of Apathy Syndrome out of Des Moines. What's up?
What's going on?
Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
You ready to play a show?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just hanging out on the bus.
Oh, yeah.
A little warm.
Getting to know these guys. It is warm.
We need some AC up in here.
Dude, it's only 85 here.
Yeah,
It's like 100 in Kansas City right now.
Fair enough.
It's supposed to be like 97 tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we're going north.
We're going north tomorrow, so it's good.
What are you guys doing going north tomorrow?
We play Totally Fucking Awesome Fest 3 in Minneapolis with Head Charge Motivator and Soil and some others.
Buddies in Piranha will be on the bill as well. Nuisance, I think.
Nope.
They aren't playing that one.
All the other bands are going to be new bands for us.
We're playing with Ugly, and we played with them in Algona.
Oh, we did. That's true.
And Saul,
Yeah.
played with
Yeah.
them
It's Saul, yeah.
Saul,
Saul's
yeah,
awesome.
they're good dudes.
Saul?
Saul's
not Bill.
They're,
That's what I said. They're not on the bill.
okay, never
Okay,
mind.
so don't
they're
listen to
still
Joe
good.
with the lineup.
I
Ever.
didn't say Saul, he said Saul.
Or Steve. Steve doesn't know anything.
Let's play rock paper scissors to see who said Saul. All right. So let's play a little game. Let's get to know Apathy Syndrome. Because that's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
So how long have you guys been together?
About 4 years all told.
4 years.
Yeah, 4 years in August was our first show. I've
Okay.
known Joe and Tanner since October of 11. We started jamming together and just lineup changes. And
We've known each other since you were like indicted.
yeah, actually, that's a good story about the band getting together. So I've known Steve for 10 years, and we went to the head-to-head tour when I was in Des Moines with American Head Charge.
Mushroom Head? No, absolutely.
We met the guy.
2011, right?
Uh,
2010, 2011, yeah.
it was in 11.
It was when Head Charge first came back out on the scene.
It would have been 2011, and we met a guy that used to be in a band around here, and
I feel it was a soul
he
show.
I asked him what he was doing with music now, and he's like, well, I got this band going with a guitar player and a bass player, and I'm gonna sing him and a drummer. And he was like, Zach plays drums. So I got in that band. We got the singer-songwriter with us.
Right.
Joe was the bass player at that point, and Tanner was a guitar player, and that's kind of history. We found Adam.
Somewhere. And
Right, just hanging out. Blaming the
Well,
guy.
He started as a fan.
I really did.
There was nothing wrong with that.
there
Like I
was-
said, I am an American Head Charge groupie, so don't worry about
There
it.
was a fest, if you want to call it that. There was a show put together that a buddy of mine threw. I had softball, and he was part of my softball team. He was like, hey, you want to come build stage and meet some rock stars? I'm like, sure. Well, then I seen these guys go on stage, and they were wearing masks. I'm like, oh, fuck, that's awesome. I'm going to go check them out. Went and talked to Joe and Tanner and Zach.
I didn't even see that whole
He said, you guys got a demo?
concert. I didn't know
And
that.
they didn't have a demo because they were. I thought they were, you know,
Right.
national band, just like all the other bands.
Big time shit.
Yeah. But next thing I knew, you know, I added Joe on Facebook, and I needed some fantasy football people, so I added him, and I kept telling all my cousins that were part of the fantasy football, like, yeah, it's the lead singer, and blah blah blah. And
now you're in the band.
well, yeah, I had a Halloween costume party thing, and Zach came. He's like, "Oh, I can't stay very late. I'm going hunting in the morning." I'm like, I'm going hunting in the morning. So we became best friends after that.
Right.
You know, I started doing a little groupie thing, roadie thing, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I was there.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with
The things
that.
he
What
did to
happened
get in this room.
what happened to the duck blind?
I mean,
stays in the duck
handies
blind.
and shit, it's cool. Yeah.
One thing led to the next, and there I joined. So.
And now it's perfect segue. You talked about the mask. How did that come about? I mean, it is Des Moines, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Okay, is that kind of the deal? Is that what it was, or?
Yeah.
Zach and I were talking, and I was a bass player, and I've never been really center of attention type.
Right.
And I get nervous in crowds and things like that.
I hear you.
I'm trying to think of different ideas, and he got creative, and he's like, how about we wear masks? And I put the mask on, and it just
It's just a switch.
Totally different being.
Right on.
It adds along with the show. I mean, you can get
Theatrics.
you can get like an album from a band, and you know it's all polished and it sounds really nice. And then you go see the show, and it's like, oh, it's just the CD again.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you know, if it's a show, then you know it kind of you get the visual of what's behind the sound.
Right.
And it just adds so much more to it.
It's more than hearing good music. There's so many bands that just put out good music.
Right.
And you know, they wear the jeans and the t-shirt, the band shirt, whatever. I think that's cool, but like we're trying to give the fans that come and see live music, because the music scene's sort of dying. So you get some bands that just everybody wants to go see them because their live show is the
Right.
tits.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, so that's kind of what we go for. Just you know, we just want to.
If you look at like the really big bands, like Rob Zombie or Rammstein, or bands like that, you know, you go to see around stuff.
Right.
You know,
Right.
you like the music. That's the reason you go. But like when you get the like Rob Zombie, Rammstein, what is the other?
Just like we were talking about, you said something, mentioned Chevelle earlier.
Yeah.
Love Chevelle, worst damn live show I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I've seen them like 6 times. And they're horrible every time I've seen them. Sorry, Chevelle, if I get to interview you guys later sometime. It's not me, I'm not in the shot, am I? Okay, good, I'm not in the shot. You have no idea what I'm
I saw them once and I thought they were good live.
Really?
Iowa State Fair.
Really? Okay.
I was surprised. I went with low expectations.
I mean, I've seen them like 6 times, and every time they were just not. But I love the band's
Some
great.
bands are
The
that
music's
way.
great. I'm just what the fuck. So, you guys are a pretty big deal up here. You really are. You guys are a pretty big deal up here. You have
we
a
try
good
to have a
following.
good time.
We work our asses off to be where we're at.
We
The
do it
thing
for
is,
fun.
you guys like orchestrate your own festival.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Carnival of Razors.
Yep.
Yeah. This was, you guys have what, done 2 now or 3?
We're working on number 3.
Number 3, that's what I thought. I was actually talking to him about that on the way up here. How did that get started? How did a local Iowa band get a... I mean, you guys have like 15 bands on the bill generally?
We had 8 last year, but there'll be more this year.
Okay. I think I said more than that last year. Because I remember watching all the stuff that was coming through. But I mean, how did that get started? How did you guys, local Iowa guys, just like, fuck it, we're doing our own festival?
2 years ago, and we're only a 4-year-old band. 2 years ago, we got offered a headline voice, and it was right around Halloween time, but they wanted to give us a Thursday for first headliner.
Right.
I was like, cool, we'll do it trick or treat night. It was a Thursday. We just called the show Carnival Racers. You know, if you name your show an event, it's more fun to. I don't know, it's more fun to go to. It's an event.
Right.
So we just called it Carnival Racers, and we said, you know, we did that show. It was good. For a weekday show, it was really good. We kind of talked afterwards, like, let's do that again next year. Let's make an annual thing. Laser Fest was our big festival here in Iowa.
And it shut down.
It died. So there is no
It was going down.
real big festival in Iowa now. So we're kind of trying to slowly and smartly build Carnival of Razors into, I mean, it's an indoor event because it's right around Halloween time, but we're trying to slowly build that into something that's like a premier concert event. We're looking at some bigger names this year and stuff like that. So,
I mean, do you guys have anywhere around that you could do take it outdoors, or?
well, we could, but the only thing with
It's
this is
October,
it's late
and it's
October,
Des
and
Moines.
cold.
Iowa,
It's
you never
cold as
know.
shit.
It could
Yeah.
be snowing.
It could
Right.
be 80, it could be 20.
Right.
I do want to start an outdoor thing too, but
Right
we'll
on.
have it next year.
Right on. Maybe call it something else, or maybe just move the date up on it. You know, I mean, just because if it outgrows itself on the indoor thing, you gotta take it to the public. You know.
Last year we had it at Valor Barn, which is like a big venue here in Des Moines, besides of course Wells Fargo Arena.
Right.
Seven
Seven
Flags.
Flags. And it was good. And luckily there was a show the night before, and they had all the Halloween theatrics and stuff like that, and kept it there for us, so it made it amazing. And it was a hell of a show, and I think it will get bigger and bigger every year.
It wasn't just a show; it was a party.
Yeah, it was.
It was. One big Italian party.
On-site tattooing and on-site food vendors and stuff like
And
that.
that's just stuff you guys orchestrate.
You
We're
can
doing this
you
year
can
too.
go to Carnival of Razors, and you don't have to
Yeah.
necessarily like metal.
We've
Like,
got
it's just the place to be there.
We've got openings for and it's not metal. I mean,
Right.
we're making it, you know, rock, hard rock, metal, black metal, just like the
Right.
genre of just fun.
Bringing everybody.
You know,
yeah,
and
bringing everybody.
We've got openings for vendors, sponsors. We've got package deals. Okay, you pay, you know, this X amount. This is what you get. We've got TV ads. We've got radio ads. You know, newspaper ads, magazine ads. All that's gonna be
Yeah,
out
these guys, it's not. They don't just run a band like these two.
Yeah.
It's like a little business partnership.
And here's my question, because I've tried to promote some shows and do some small shows. Why in the fuck would you ever want to try to promote a show, especially that big? Because it
Why not?
sucks.
Well,
Why
you're-
not?
Because it sucks. Because working
it
with
does
some
suck.
people in some bands is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but
and you know what I'm
learn,
talking
though.
about.
You learn, like we put on last year good bands that actually have signed labels.
Okay.
We said no, we're not working with them again because they're assholes to work with. So
Right.
fine, we're gonna work with what we want to work with. It's our show.
It goes to the whole thing of if you want something done right, do it yourself.
Do it
Right.
yourself. Right
And,
on.
I mean, and Des Moines is a very much do-it-yourself scene. There's not a lot of promoters around here
Fortunately.
that book small shows and stuff like that. And there's no one's coming to fucking save you. In 2016, as a band, you're not going to get picked up by a record label because they walk into your local show. It's not going to happen.
Right.
You need to do something that puts you above and beyond. And putting on a premier festival, and people look back and they say, Apathy Syndrome putting that on, it's a big deal. Plus, it's a unifier for the scene because we want to. There's so many cliques and subgenres and stuff like that.
Right.
The scene's all kind of fragmented, and so we kind of want to put that as like a unifier. You know, we've got bands from all different genres coming together to play shows for the same purpose. So it's about unity, but it's also about making a statement.
Right on.
So all that hard work, all that headache, you know, there's more time spent than just handing out handbills when you go to a show. You know,
Right.
we're doing, especially Zach, you know, doing so much paperwork and online stuff, and it's worth it in the end when you get to see, you know, all this stuff come together. And last year was our first actual big fest. You know, we had on-site tattoo, we had food vendors, we had multiple food vendors. You know,
Main stage.
we even profited over. Like, we didn't
Nice.
lose anything.
Nice.
It was all profit. We had money coming to all the bands, to us.
Right.
So we're gonna, you know, just
And
keep
we
rolling
split
with
it
it.
fairly too.
Right.
We took just as much as everybody else
Right.
did
Sure.
at the
Yeah.
end of the day. And
Yeah.
I think it helps gain respect and show that we do support the scene and we do support each other, and we're trying to make a movement back towards that way by showing that we can do this and anybody can do this. And, you know, it's because when we first started getting into the scene, the Des Moines scene was dying. It was pretty bad, but it's starting to go back up. And
Why do you think it was dying? What do you think attributed to that?
people can't get along.
There was
Clicks.
too many differences between
Yeah.
everybody.
You have all the bands on Facebook saying support local music, but you don't see them in everybody's
Yep,
shows.
So those are the same bands.
Right.
Those are
They're
the same
the
bands that
ones
you play a
who's
show
sprouting
with
it
and
but
they
not
pick up their
doing it.
merch table and leave after their set.
Yeah.
Right.
Those are those bands.
They show up
Exactly.
late. They leave early.
Yeah.
They don't sell the tickets. Like, you know, when we throw our own shows, you know, we like, okay, bands, you sell this amount of tickets, this how many dollars per ticket you're gonna get.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
We're not.
You can
know,
make as much
the
money
rest
as
is
you
going
want.
to the venue.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. And we've had bands come to us like, here you go, here's all your money. Like, well, here's your cut. What? We get a cut? Yeah. You work
Yeah.
hard, you get
Yeah.
what you earn.
We've had bands shocked that they get paid to play. It's like you sold
That's the way
it,
it
you
should
did
be,
the
like-
work, you get paid for work, man. You know, like
That's how we operate.
Yeah.
We're not just a band, you know, we're trying to make this a career, so we're trying to make it a business aspect while having fun. So
Right. And one
that's
thing,
Apathy Syndrome.
one thing that I think helps you guys, because like in Kansas City, like a local band will do a show on like a Thursday, and they don't go on until 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, my ass is in bed.
it needs,
Same here.
it needs to be wrapped up
I'm
at
usually
11.
in bed and I have to wake up to go play the show.
Nobody wants to be
You're
on stage.
absolutely right. It needs to be done. I mean, because think about it, big national acts. You're walking out of those concerts by 11 o'clock every night.
Yeah,
Why in the hell do you think I want to go to a local show
like 6 or 7 bands.
and get home at 2:30 in the morning? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took us a while to learn that too. I mean,
Yeah.
when we were at back, we'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna be the headliner now. Oh, it's cool." And then like we go on at midnight, and then, you know, we get on
Two
stage.
people there.
Yeah.
It's like, "Thanks for coming out."
Everyone's like, fucking them out,
Yeah.
man. Have a good
Yeah.
time.
It was
Thanks
like,
a lot.
oh sweet, playing at midnight. There's gonna be plenty of people there then. That's
No,
great.
everyone's like,
It's
fuck
late,
you, I got a
know.
life, I'm going home.
They start fading at about
Yeah.
9 o'clock, 10
Yeah.
o'clock.
Especially on a Thursday night during
Right.
the week.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Right, we all have like real workaday, everyday lives
I
and
mean,
jobs
all-
and shit.
Yeah.
Every member of this band has a full-time job, and but we gotta
You
get up
have
and
two.
do.
I work for myself.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
That,
has
that,
two
that,
jobs.
that
I
can,
have
that can
two
be good or
jobs.
bad.
right. Right. I mean, just because I can go and sleep at my desk at work every day doesn't mean I want to. So that's pretty easy, not gonna lie. So, what's on the horizon? What's the future? You're coming to KC next month,
Yep.
July 9th. Gonna be playing with Hemlock and Drac.
It's
So, KC guys.
Jen Sutton's birthday.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was supposed to tell you guys hi
Yeah.
from
hi.
Jen, and then you jumped the gun.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. We're doing that. We're working on getting the finishing touches to our album. Our
Yeah.
album's taking us a
About
long
wrapped
time.
up.
Right.
But we're working on that. It's almost done, and really we're focused on Carnival Racers for Des Moines after this.
Yes.
Right on.
This is y'all Carnival, so
Okay.
we hear about that hopefully soon.
Well, let's wrap this up. That way you guys can get back to some debauchery and
Sure.
probably about time to get everything in. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, social media, all that, and like you were talking about for your
Snapchat Tenor Corn.
Snapchat Tannercorn.
dick pics, all
Yes.
dick pics.
All
Okay.
song.
Send dick pics.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Send me dick pics. But no, how to get a hold of the band, how to listen to the music, and you guys said you have open vendors, open spots for Carnival.
Yes.
How to get a hold of you guys for all that stuff, man.
Sure.
Let them know.
So to get a hold of us, we're pretty responsive on Facebook. So it's facebook.com/welcomesick. Just type in Apathy Syndrome if you want to. Otherwise, listen to the music. We got a little bit up on Reverb Nation, which is reverb.com/Apathy Syndrome 2012. And then if you want to be a vendor, sponsor, interested in Carnival Razors, just apathysyndrome6@gmail.com.
Or if anything, reach out to those two or any of us
Yeah.
on Facebook if you're friends with us.
Personal message with you.
And we'll get
And
to it.
Zach Jones, correct?
Yeah.
Adam Williams.
Adam Williams. That's how you got to know your names. They're gonna do
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we'll take out of state vendors. Like if you got online business, that
Right.
works. You know, like we're very creative with what we do. So.
I mean, you guys are
Maximum
making noise up
exposure,
here,
yeah.
man. Trying to, like you said, do it yourself. You know, trying to get the scene back alive. So
Yeah.
they need more people like you. And shit, that's my recording.
Looks like it's turned off.
Cool. His mic's still going. So
All right.
All right. Well, we're done anyway. Fuck it.
All right.
All right, guys.
Cool.
Cool.
We
All right.
appreciate it.